Hello and welcome to this Let's Play of Aces of the Deep. This was a game I first played back in 1994 when it was first released, and I've always had fond memories of it. It was a really good game for the time, and no one else has ever Let's Played it in the meantime, so I thought why not give it a go. So without further ado, I'm going to dive straight in, and as a general introduction to the series, we're going to click on a historic mission to start. We're just going to do the simple tutorial. This simple convoy exercise introduces you to the main features of the simulation. After you've successfully undertaken the mission, you'll be ready to undertake more dangerous missions. The convoy is due west of your present position. Now, before we actually begin, I'm just going to go to the realism panel. Pardon me, that's just my breakfast repeating on me. And I'm just going to switch on the realism settings, limited ammo. If you don't do this, you have, well, obviously you have unlimited ammo, and it's just so tempting to stay and just sink everything inside that you can. And we'll be here all day. And I've got other things to do, I'm sure you have as well. So we'll just accept that and start the game off. It can take a little while to get started. It is running at oh, there we go. It is running at the same speed roughly as a 386 would. Right, so let's just get rid of this message. Right, now, as you can see, we're on a map display. These little blobs there, let's just zoom in on those. These are the actual convoy ships. If we click on one, its details pop up here. Its speed is 4 knots, it's heading directly north, and it's 22 kilometres away. And you can also get some ideas of what exactly it is, a merchant ship in this case. Zoom out again, and these ships around the edges are the escorts, and they're the ones you've got to be careful of. They're the ones that can depth charge you. Fortunately, in the tutorial they're not very good at it, but they can be a nuisance all the same. So, this red circle, by the way, is actually the limits of visibility. So if we go up onto the bridge, there we go. You can actually see the ships up there. Have a look through the binoculars, and unfortunately we're so far away you can't really make out an awful lot. And it's actually getting dark. So what we'll see, if we go back to the map display, there we go, charts. As time progresses, we'll actually see this red circle get smaller. So, we've not been spotted yet, and the good thing about being a U-boat is you're a very small target and difficult for ships to spot in the sea. So,
smoke on horizon, Captain!
Yes, we've already seen that. Now then, what we need to do is set a course to intercept these ships. We're actually heading 255 at the moment, somewhere down there, and we want to be within about 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 meters before we launch torpedoes, and you have to be, facing, sort of head on to them. To have the best chance of hitting. So I'm just going to plot an intercept course for roughly this way, maybe a little bit more like that, and we should head into the middle. All the while we're doing it, we have to, of course, keep an eye out for the escorts to make sure they don't see where we are. So we'll adjust the course. There we go. That should do it.
Now at requested heading, sir.
That was quite quick, and the reason is it's actually on 4 times speed, 4 times normal speed. Let's zoom in again. It does go up a lot faster than that because there is a lot of times when you're just sort of running around waiting to get into the right position, as we're doing at the moment. So, where are we? Now, if we zoom in again, we can actually zoom out again, so we can actually see that the ships they're actually leaving little trails behind them, and we can see how likely we are to actually intercept. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn up the simulation time quite a bit. Whoops, that was a bit too much. There we go. Turn it down to normal. Now you saw the circle of visibility slow down there. Oh, that escort's still a long way away. I'm actually going to just take speed right down at the moment. Go to periscope. I think that's probably close enough. 9.5 kilometres away. Go to periscope depth. And watch as the depth there starts to increase. Should go down to about 13. Just turn just increase the speed a little bit.
Now at requested depth,
Right.
sir.
Okay. That line there indicates we can actually hear the sound of engines. And it just indicates the direction they're in. Right. So if we go back to the bridge, not to the bridge, the control room, and we can have a look through the periscope. Now then, that's our target. Now we can actually bring up the targeting computer. This gives us its bearing from where we are now, its speed, also the range. We want that to be round about 1,000, and the bearing has to be round about straight ahead. And hopefully, as those ships move, let's go back. We zoom in a bit. We're actually going to be right in the middle of them, which will be quite good. We'll just be able to take out a pick of targets once they actually get here. So we're submerged. Hopefully can't be seen. The periscope's down. So let's just speed up time. In fact, I'm not going to do it with that window because I don't like the way it hides things. I'm using the keyboard shortcuts here. I'll just slow it down again. That little... Well, there you go. Those little shapes popping out of the escorts there is actually the sonar. It shows you the direction that they're pinging. So thankfully they're a long way off and they won't spot us from where they are now. Of course, as soon as we start sinking ships, they will come and come looking for us, and that's when things can get a bit hairy. So speed up time again.
High speed through, sir.
Bearing 340. That's the escort. Let's have a quick look at that. Actually, you can, if we have a look on the periscope. There we go. Identify it's an escort. Now we can actually have a look at it. There we are. In all, it's 1994 3D glory. Of course, if this was daytime, then it would be different colours, because I'm sure they weren't black and red in real life. Anyway, back to the sub. Let's have a look at the charts again. Right, what heading are these on now? They're on a course of 70 straight for us. I might just actually reverse back out a little bit. Just so we came in a bit too close, so I want to just back out a bit. Let's just speed up timer. There we go. Now then.
Sound contact off port bow, sir.
Yep. Yep, you can actually hear the engines. That's what that sound is in the background. Let's just speed up time again. We'll keep moving. And all we've got to wait to do basically is just for them to pop in front of us. So Go to periscope depth. Oops, what am I talking about? We are at periscope depth. Go back here, raise the periscope. And there we are. Pop up the targeting computer. These are all the torpedo tubes we've got. We've got 4 forward and 1 rear. 4, 5, 20. I think I'll actually stop now. I'm sure that'll be way enough. 2 levels of magnification. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference if we zoom in a little bit. And we have to keep rotating the periscope to keep target in view. And as we get closer, we should get more details about exactly what type of ship it is and how large it is as well. Now I've just increased time there a bit again, and as you can see, it's nearly at a point where we can fire. Let's have a There we go. That one's actually quite a long way. Slow down time a bit. I think we can get away with torpedoing that one, even though it's 3k out. Might as well try the others as well. Here's just the tutorial. It is going to be quite lenient with us. So periscope. I always think this is the periscope because it's not actually. It's a communications tube. It just looks like a periscope to me. So there we are. So just merchant, pop up the targeting computer, and we'll find that one. Now then, we'll go for that one next. Oops, pardon me, just not the microphone. And at range, that one's only 800. It's coming round to the right bearing. And this is actually running at normal speed now. Well, once I've find the torpedo here, we'll actually see the we'll follow the torpedo. There we go. That's it. When this game was released, they actually made a big point of it. Was so realistic you could actually steer by the stars up there. They do actually match the the stars you'd see in the sky. Right, here we go, approaching the target. Slowly but surely. Of course, as we're underwater, it does seem to be floating about 40 feet in the air. There we go, and now they know we're here. Of course, the torpedo for the other ship is still running. So let's just have a look on the chart display. This tells us where the other torpedo is. There we go. That's it, and it's running out to intercept one of those. Right. Right, is that the one? We'll go for. We'll try that one. We'll take that one down. If I can find it. Oh, there you go. They're coming looking for us now. Right. So I'll just identify this one. 12,000 ton tanker is actually behind this one. So pop up the targeting computer. Yep. That looks good. Fire. And rather than there we go. It's not a sound you want to hear. Let's just have a look. It's the escorts heading in. They're quite a way off yet, so we've got enough time to watch that ship blow up. So if we torpedo view, we can and then switch to the actual ship itself. There's the previous victim. Right, I'll just accelerate time a little bit. Oh, there we go. I accelerated it too much. Never mind. Now then. I wonder. This escort's coming up on us roughly from behind, if you get my drift. So what I might actually do, I wonder if we can, if it's going to present itself to us like that. It seems a shame not to have a try and get it with the rear torpedo. So let's get a bit of speed on so we can manoeuvre. And we need to be... Are we going the right way? Oops. No, we want to be... Oops. I'm actually using the cursor keys at the moment to change the boat's heading. That's it, swinging back round. We're probably not going to hit it anyway because it's going to be zigzagging about trying to find us. It's not going to be holding a steady course, but might as well have a go. There we go, it's almost directly behind us. There we go. 180, that'll do.